Alright, so welcome back to another BTD Battles 2 video, and today we're going to practice speed running in BTD Battles 2. And I'll explain more during the video and stuff, but basically we did a speed run the other day, and we made it from 0 to 100 trophies in 9 hours and 45 minutes, which is a very slow time, and has recently been beaten with 4 hours and 43 minutes by I Love Cats 222 on Twitch, or 1222. But basically today, we're just going to practice, alright? And the strategy we're going to use today is going to be Dartling, Farm, Boomerang here, right? It's just a very solid strat. They're waving. We'll wave back. Wave, there we go, beautiful. We're gonna ignore Quincy for now, and we're gonna start off with the Dartling here. So start with Space Eco here. We'll see if they're doing anything. They might be giving us free win. No, they got Dartling. Okay. We're gonna start Space Eco. We're gonna go for our Dartling right here. And we're just going to try and refine the strategy right now. Basically, what we want to do is we want to stream and we want to try and beat. I would love to try and get the world record if possible. It's okay if we don't and stuff, but I want to get a good, like, sub 5 hour time. I think they'd be good and stuff. So our goal is to try and refine the strategy to where we get wins and stuff, but we also end the games quickly, all right? So we're going to start off with Dartling here. We're going to use farms for early game stuff, but Boomerang's also really solid. Boomerang's just helpful mid game. Boomerang's actually just shreds through every single round besides late game, all right? We cannot take it late game, but we're not going to be taking it late game anyway because we're trying to speedrun here. But when we are speedrunning, we do have to be very careful here because you do not want to lose, especially when you're on a win streak, all right? Because if you're on a if you lose your win streak, you fall behind a ton here. So there's no rushing us here. We're going to start with that, and let's go for middle path now. We'll chill with this. We'll just start with this before going for... I don't know. It's going to depend on what they're sending us, because if they're sending us Space Blues here, we could probably go for a farm upgrade before going for this middle path here. But, let's do this. We'll go for you. We'll get a few bananas right there, and we're going to try not to sell these things right here. But basically, we're trying to greed as much as possible, and then we're going to all out them on round 11, all right? And 90% of the time, it should work. Once we get to ZMG, it might be a little difficult. It might not be super easy to rush round 11, but round 11 is going to give us really, really quick wins here, all right? And if we can get a round 11 win over and over all the way up to the ZMG, we'll be set, all right? So that's going to be the number one goal here. So we're going to try and develop a system here to take it to round 11. Boomerang is not going to help out. It's going to be interesting because it helps out mid-game and stuff. It helps out here and there, but we're relying mostly on Dartling here. Dartling and Farm. But we do want to have Boomerang upgrades ready in case it goes late game stuff. If it goes to round 17, we definitely need the Moab Shove, you know? And Boomerang's going to absolutely shred round 17 to 24 and stuff. The thing is, round 26 and onwards, we're very, very vulnerable, so we have to be mindful of that. So we'll chill here. We could do pinks here. I'm just going to stick with yellows, and then we'll do whites in a second here. We're chilling. There we go. We got to be watching. It's okay if we do leak down, though. It's okay if we boost as well, because we're not taking this late game, but do you right there. There we go. We're going to ignore Quincy. We're going to go for white Bloons now. We're going to chill with that. This guy is space ecoing, so like as if they have farms or engineer, but they don't seem to be they're not getting up any farms, which is really weird. They have a lot of money built up right now. They probably have like, you know, $1,000, $2,000 built up right now. So we'll see if they do anything with that. Yeah, we're just gonna keep farming. This is like my first time using farms. It's crazy. It's so weird using farms, but it's really exciting, you know? So we'll chill that. They're rushing us that. We need this bottom path now. So we're gonna chill. We are gonna leak down a little bit here. We're just not gonna freak out though. We're fine. We'll leak down a little bit. We'll give them first blood. There we go. And we'll do that. So we'll refine this. We'll try and refine this throughout the video and just see like what's the perfect amount of farms to get up, what's the best thing to do. But even if this guy gets some hydraulic pots, purples, it's crazy. They work so gosh darn well. And I gotta give credit to I Love Cats because I'm copying her strategy. Because she did this strategy where she just rushed with purples with tack farm sub, and it did really, really well for her. So let's go for another one of these here. Let's do this. We're chilling. We could try to go for marketplace eventually and stuff. We're just gonna try and farm as much as possible here, just a decent amount here without losing. We'll go for you right there. Beautiful. Keep collecting all these that didn't place. Come on, beautiful. Okay. We'll continue space ecoing here, just get up as much money as possible. I don't know when we stop ecoing or if we ever stop ecoing. We're just gonna continue ecoing for now, building up that money right here. Maybe we'll stop ecoing like round 8. Let's just say round 8 for now. We'll just see how that goes. We'll just stop ecoing. We'll start keep farming. And what's great about farms is you can sell. If you can't sell your eco, but you can sell your farm. So we're gonna sell our farms, and these farms sell for 1,500 each, right? And so we'll have $5,000 plus if we sell our Dartlings, we're gonna have a ton of money. We could probably send a $10,000 rush on round 11, which is a lot more powerful than normal. That's the power of farms here. So we're gonna go for another farm here, which is a little far away, so we'll have to drag. This, we'll chill. They got Spike Factory here. Now, we gotta watch out because some people know the round 11 is just coming and they're gonna over defend and stuff. But 90% of players, especially if you're not in ZMG, maybe in BFP and stuff, most people will not be able to defend all out purple stuff, especially when you send a bunch, and especially when they're regrow. When they're regrow, they're really, really powerful stuff. So we're gonna copy I Love Cats Rush, and we're gonna do some zebras and then some purples. And also in the description, I will link the screenshots of the world record and stuff, and then credit to the people who've already gotten the world record and stuff. So we're gonna chill this. We can go for you, I guess. So that's going to defend all this right there. We got that. Now, we want to sell earlier than that, but we do this plus this. And no matter what they get up, unless they get up a Rocket Storm, they need to get up a Rocket Storm. But look at that. That plus Bloon boost right there is so powerful right there. And we didn't even sell the Hydra. We could have sold the Hydra right there. But you see how like nasty that is. That's so nasty right there. Blade Maelstrom does defend. There are things that defend and stuff, but you just gotta try and get that, you know. And then you can also try candles and stuff. You just want to try and do it as early as possible here. And then we want to queue up as soon as possible here. And we're trying to get maps like Castle Ruins is great. We do not want docks. All right, mine is not that bad because you can kind of speed up the rounds by hitting it. We don't want docks, or we don't want plutonium mines. All right, plutonium mines actually worse than mine in a way because the rounds last a lot longer, and so it's gonna slow us down a lot longer. It's more likely to go late game. Even though mine's really long and stuff, it is very like it's very easy to keep the rounds short and stuff. So we're gonna do the same thing here. We're gonna start with blues. And then we'll pop down our Dartling. We're just gonna try. It's gonna be like a little repetitive here, right? But that's speed running for you and stuff. And that's another thing about speed running too. It is repetitive, and it's also very. It's very. A lot of it is out of your control in a way too, because it's RNG based. If you find really good opponents, you will lose, and that'll hold you back and stuff. It's all about trying to find, you know, opponents who you can exploit in a way. And just like not disconnecting and just getting the right XP. Like there's a lot of luck involved, and that's just, it's very spooky. That's why the speed run is not, I don't know if I want to go all out. I'd love to have the world record again at one point. We'll see. But I don't think if the world record's really like low and refined, I don't know if it'll be worth it just going for it again, you know. But as far as I can see, it's kind of finicky right now because our 9-hour world record is pretty good. Or it might have been the first world record. So it might be a world record. The thing is, some people say that they got they did speedruns before I did that world record, but there's no footage of it, so it's like kind of like wishy-washy, right? So we'll do this map is not glade, and so our projectiles aren't hitting the stone by any means. Like it's a lot easier to hit. So right now we can actually go for the farm upgrade before going for anything else. They're starting yellows here. Do we need to go for the middle path, or do we want to greed this out? And I think we're gonna go for the middle path here. Let's just go for middle path. Go. And something we also can do here, something we should be doing actually, is let's try and defend this really quick. We can also aim our Dartling up, all right? And that's what's really good about the tag shooter. We could also use the tag shooter maybe, but we can aim our Dartling like this, and even though it's not hitting the player sent Bloons as much, now it's like popping these Bloons quicker, speeding up the rounds, and that'll end the game sooner. And the sooner the game ends, the faster, you know, we'll speed run. Because if you save like, you know, 5 seconds each game across like 50 games and stuff, it does add up a little bit, you know. But the most important thing is about being winning games, all right? Because if you lose a game, you lose the win streak, and it puts you back a lot. And so it's all about trying to win games, you know? It's better to like wait an extra minute and guarantee the win than just take a tiny, like a huge risk, you know? So this, there we go, we're chilling. I don't know if the aiming like this is probably, maybe we can find a better Dartling spot to aim better, but we'll see. Do that. They got whites. Whites we know are gonna be a little sketchier. So instead of going for the farm, we're gonna go for powerful darts here. We'll just do that, and that should defend right there. There we go, beautiful. We'll leak down a little bit, that's fine. And then we're just gonna keep that right there. We split up the rounds enough. We just want to guarantee the win here. We're gonna go for white Bloons here. Just keep building up our eco here, and then we'll stop maybe round 8, round 7 here. We'll see. We can play around and just see like how much money we end up with each time. I'm gonna say maybe round 7 or something. I think past round 8 you don't want to eco anymore though. So let's try round 7. Let's try middle of round 7. We're gonna stop ecoing this time. We'll continue going for farms here, and farms are just nice because you can sell them, right? So we can greed a lot more greedy than with our eco here. So go for black Bloons now. There we go. We're gonna go for you. We're chilling. That. I don't know. It's just crazy. It's just crazy that we stream for 10 hours straight. You know, it's just such a big thing right here. But this strategy is really cool because with practice like this, it shows what strategies really work. You know, if you are able to purple rush, and if you're in any arena, like no matter what arena you're in, unless it's ZOMG or Hall Masters maybe, a lot of time regen zebras with layer all out regen purples over the top will work on round 11. All right, so if you're struggling, that's a good rush to try. And then if your opponent defends it, that's a good thing to know. I don't know, your opponent might defend it though, you know, it's not invincible by any means. It's not like, you know, impossible to defend, but you got a good shot at winning with it. So that's, we're gonna go for, you can't fit you there, we'll go for you right there. I don't want to put these, but we don't want to put it right, we don't want to put it right there because I guess we want to try and avoid clearing the obstacle if we can. We got to stop ecoing. We ecoed till round 9 that time. That's an accident. Did not mean to eco that much. I think we over ecoed a little bit and stuff, but we'll see how much money we end up with here. We still got a decent amount of money here. We don't have that much defense on our Darlings either, which is great. So we're gonna go, we're actually not gonna go for a farm. We're just gonna save up right here. Round 10, and then at the end of round 10 we'll go for stuff. Tell you what we can do too to speed run even better. We can rush right now and try and force the boost or something, you know, or if we can take them down to round 10 instead of round 11, that's even better, you know. That sell you. We'll go for hydro rocket pods right there to make sure we defend this. And they actually do kind of defend that right there. But now we're gonna do it. Regen this with this. And this is our all out here. So we gotta go all in here. So we're gonna sell you, do that. And they should maybe defend it. We'll see what they do here. Come on, take them down. Ooh, and they do barely not defend right there. Cielo was very finicky right there. They nearly defended that right there. But that rush, it's just so overwhelming. And with the farms, it's a much bigger. Like most people who think they can defend purples and stuff, that purple rush is so much bigger than anything. We got the win streak, perfect. It's just, it throws people off guard. So the question is, what happens when people do this rush towards us? Or like, how do you get past our strategy, right? Number one, you want to make sure you can defend round 11 and stuff. And if they rush us round 11, what we're doing is we're going to sell as many farms as possible. Didn't mean to eco with reds right there. That's my bad. But basically, we want to get up, sell our farms and get up our Hydro Rocket Pods. And we should have so many farms that we should be able to get up the Rocket Storm too. And Rocket Storm will absolutely shred. So we'll have this defense ready. We can also go for more Glaives and Boost. And honestly, if it's a long enough map, all you need is the Rocket Storm. All right, Rocket Storm with Laser Shock will absolutely shred. With boost, all right, if you just aim properly and stuff. You just be careful not to cause a regrow farm. And regen Ramos are still super deadly. Round 13 regen Ramos are another thing that work really, really well if purples don't work and stuff. You just have to eyeball it and learn over time here. So they got the wizard here. Wizard's not very strong against purples here, so this is looking pretty good right here. We're gonna wait. We're gonna start with the farm. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. Wish there were farmers in this game and stuff, but it's not that bad. It's actually, with hotkeys and stuff, it's actually not a nuisance to like hover over this. And since this guy's just we only have space greens right now, and we're actually shredding them, we'll go for this, and we'll see if we can get up the next upgrade before. We'll see if they send yellows here. We might have to go for the next Darling upgrade. You know what we're gonna do this time? We're gonna try and greed, and we're gonna go for the 2-0 beforehand. See if this guy's not rushing us right now? We want to play. You don't want to play each game formulaically. You want to play the situation, not play like formulaically. Just play the same way each time. So look at that. We're not leaking down, and now we have a nice farm advantage here. So we'll do that. They attack and wizard, which is actually a really decent strategy here. You go for the necromancer, or you go for the shimmer to decamo, and then tag cleans up everything else. We'll do this. They're not rushing us, but I think I will go for middle path just because we're gonna need it eventually, you know. And now they're doing panks anyway, so that's good. We'll show that. Hopefully defend this right here. We'll do this. Come on. We'll try and speed these rounds, and the faster we speed of the rounds, the better, because if someone's relying on eco is based on time, all right? And so the longer the rounds go, the more eco is benefit. The shorter the rounds go, the more farms are benefit, though, because farms are based on the rounds. And so fast rounds are better for the farms. Do this. Chilling. We'll wait 1 second. We'll do you. We'll go for you. Beautiful. And now we're just farming a lot. Farming is like looking pretty good and stuff. And the best thing about the strategy, too, by the way, is we don't need the tier 5s, all right? Because we're not going late game and stuff. I'm going to take a risk here. We're going to do this. We'll probably leak down here. Honestly, I'd be surprised if we didn't. So, do this. We're not leaking down though for some reason. This is weird. Okay, so we'll do. Yeah, let's greed a little bit. Let's go for another farm here. Let's be very, very greedy here. We got sub. Okay, let's try not to waste these darts here. I'll go for bottom path now though. I'll go for bottom path. I don't know if we need to go for bottom path. I don't know if this is the best way to do it, but we'll do that. There we go. Beautiful. But this strategy does not require any tier 5s, all right? Boomerang, you do not need tier 5s. All tier 5s for the Boomerang can be replicated by getting up tier 4s, so it doesn't really matter. Darling, you do need the mat if you're going late game stuff, but we're going to try not to go late game because we're speed running and stuff. And so if we do go late game, that is how we lose, all right? And so people might go late game and take us down, so we might end up losing that way. But up until round 26, we should be good. Moab Press will stall everything and stuff. Rocket Storm will do pretty good. We just need the Rocket Storm. We want the tier 4s in the Boomerang are pretty solid, so I think we definitely want to try to get as many tier 4s in the Boomerang as possible. But with farm, at least farm, we only need the 2-0-0 in a way, right? We could also get a marketplace and stuff. We don't need that many upgrades on the farm either, and so we can do this without VIP here. And I think the speedrun's a lot better without VIP too. VIP feels like you're paying for something too, so we're gonna try and do that because we did do our previous speedrun with VIP, the 9-hour one. So we got 700 battle points in one stream. Is crazy. All right, so round 8, we're ending right there. We got 598. Oh, I want to go to, let's go to 600. We got really decent farms here. This guy's not rushing us that much, right? Their eco is very low. Our eco is probably very similar to theirs, but also we have farms, all right? We're actually going for a round 9 farm. I don't know if that's too bold. Maybe we shouldn't go for it that quickly, but there's that. We're chilling. And now we're just going to wait around here. We'll get a ton of money this round because this round is super short here, and we'll just watch. In fact, we're just going to go for it, all right? Since we're in Moab Pit, we're just going to go for it. Boom, 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 boom. You. Ooh, they're going to try towards us. We're going to go for you. Boost that. We'll be fine. And then we're going to do a counter rush here. We should defend that. Do that. That's finicky. That's finicky. They didn't send regens right there. So, number one, we didn't sell a farm right there. We'll do one more game on top of that stuff. But how did we goof that game right there? I think we did perfectly fine right there. Oh, yeah, we're at BFB. Let's go. Yeah, we got the same map. Okay. But basically, it's kind of weird, and credit to I Love Cats for telling me this, but basically, if you get up Darling and you get up the bottom path with the Hydro Rocket Pods, that's better against round 11 purples. If you get up the top path is better against everything else and stuff. So the bottom path actually helped out a lot right there. It was very, very sketch right there. But with the boost and a very long map, and if you do drag it, you can defend quite a bit. But if they sent all out, let's say the guy was far, let's say they sent us $10,000, we probably would have lost right there. And that just shows the power of the purples right there. We did rush first and stuff, and we were okay right there. What else we can do is we can try to apply pressure by rushing around 10. We can send a few regen space zebras. We can send leads and stuff. There's stuff we can do here. Now, this guy has ace right here, and ace is actually really nasty if you go. Let's see, let's place this down. It's really nasty if you go right here, because the ace like follows the path and it goes in circles like this, and so the bomb race hits all over again. So it's like 4 times, and we got a farm user. Perfect. Okay, do this. We're gonna keep farming. Chill. We got this really early right here. They haven't rushed us at all. If they don't rush us right here, we're just gonna chill. Doesn't look like they're oh no, they're ecoing with reds right here, but reds are very manageable, which is really nice right. They got blues that looks like they're group decoing right now with farms instead of space eco, which is really weird because group deco is more, I don't know, it's weird. If you're gonna do both eco and farms, which you should do when you're going farms, you should want to do space eco because it's more cost efficient. But there's that right there. We can do a bloom boost here. If we can take our opponent down while speedrunning before round 11, like by all means, that's fantastic. All right, you know, sometimes round 7 purples do stuff. But look at this. Look how just far we've pushed in one little sitting and stuff. If you have a win streak and you get 5 wins in a row like this, and the 5 wins, it ends on round 11 each time, then in 30 minutes, boom, you've pushed 10 trophies. And that is really quick. That's really nice. We're gonna chill this. We could send purples now. They're gonna go for that, or pinks. Let's send a few pinks actually, and then we'll go for our white balloons in a second here. We're gonna watch it. We're gonna try and speed up the rounds here just by aiming down here. We want to try and aim at the balloons here. There we go. Pop them as quick as possible. Keep farming here. Do you? Eco's kind of mad. I don't know if ecoing is as important stuff. Farming feels a little more important here. We're gonna stop farming maybe round 7 this time, or maybe even round 6. We'll try round 7 this time and just see how much money we get with that. They are finally rushing us here, so we are gonna go middle path here. And I think we're gonna boost this, which is a little weird and stuff. But we're not taking this late game and stuff, and this guy might just lose it. It is. Let's try this. I think that's a GG right there, honestly. But then, look at that. Look how quick you're getting these wins here. Unless they didn't defend that. Like, they do defend that. They gotta boost that. Boost. Nah, the obstacle. GG. You gotta watch the obstacle in this map. They went for the can chip, but it was a little too late right there. And yeah, that's a good grinding right there. That's all I just wanted to showcase for this video. Thank you guys so much. It's a great day. Be sure to brush these 73 trophies just like that.